vloggers, how are you? Are you doing good? Yeah? Alright, it's good to hear that. We are out 2016. Going for a little spin. My buddy DL4 back there behind me on his 2012 GS1200. So I hope you guys have been riding, having a blast. The sunshine is out here in East Tennessee, and we are just gonna take off for a ride and enjoy the afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock, and beautiful day. Just a beautiful day. Gotta slow down here for the one-way. A little toot. Nobody there, so we're through. So I'm not sure where we're headed. He was having a little trouble with his Sena headset, couldn't get it to mount right, so we're not able to communicate. So you just got me today instead of listening to old DL4 along with me. He usually has some pretty good stories, like the one when he used to, here comes some other riders there. The one when he about died when we were camping. He about froze to death. You have to go watch that one, that's pretty funny. So I think we're going to head from here, maybe down toward Greenville. I'm in Johnson City, Tennessee. We're going to go down toward Greenville, Tennessee. Down by the river a little bit, and then maybe into the edge of the North Carolina mountains for a little bit and see what that's like. And thanks for joining us, riding along. As you can see, this beautiful countryside here in East Tennessee. Can't see, but just over to my left is Appalachian Mountains. We're going to go down and cut through the town of Jonesboro and on down to Greenville. So it's that time of year, I guess. If you're like me here in the East, you have already had to mow your yard one time. You know, not really been looking forward to that at all. And for some reason, the last couple years, allergies have just kind of started messing with me. Like, you know, I've just never really had an issue or a problem, and then all of a sudden, it's kind of interesting, but always makes it kind of hard. But, you know, a few little twisties here on the back roads down to Jonesboro. Watch here, coming through a lot of these sections like this, you never know when someone's going to back out of a driveway or whatever. Like I usually say when I end every moto vlog, is to ride like you're invisible. Some people have asked, you know, what exactly are you talking about? Well, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You ride with the mindset that nobody ever sees you, and it always puts you on the lookout. And yeah, believe it or not, you can still enjoy and ride and get home safe to your family. Which all of us definitely want to do. It is 65, 66 degrees here. And I've actually just got on a Klim riding shirt and my jacket, Klim jacket, a pair of shorts and my Klim pants. And right now I'm very comfortable. Everything's zipped up. And while I'm on that, let me just say, I know many of you guys have asked about riding gear and preferences and things like that, and I'm hoping to do a video here pretty soon to just kind of show you what I've got. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail. I think you really got to do the research yourself and try stuff on, find out what works for you. But I can tell you what works for me, and you know, if it helps, great. And yeah, everybody has a preference and style and whatever that may be. To me, the main thing is safety, number one. Number two is comfort. Style usually comes in way down the line, if you know what I mean. We're on 11E, getting ready to turn here for a few back roads down into what is called the Davy Crockett State Park. It's kind of relaxing. You got a pretty good sized river comes through, the Latitude River. We've got all kinds of things. An Olympic sized swimming pool. I'll take you for a cruise through it when we get down here. We're gonna wind our way back down in here a little bit. Make sure no trains are coming. That would make for a bad day right there, I'm telling you. You can tell, kind of getting out in the farmland a little bit here. I don't know if you can see way over through there, the mountains. Just a beautiful view. Be long till these trees will start budding if they're not already. I just noticed I put a little air in my tires before I left. I've got a little bit too much in my front tire. Like I said, on this GS1200, I generally run, what do you say, buddy? I run 37, 38, sometimes 39 in the front. Try to run 40, 41 in the back. So we've got just a touch too much in the front. We get up here and stop at the campground. I'm going to let a little bit of that out. So tell me, what do you guys run in your tires? What kind of air pressure? What do you like? Any GS1200 guys out there? I've got stock tires still on this bike. I'd love to hear what you recommend. I don't do a ton of off-roading. I do some fire roads, and you know, there's a few of those videos out there, fire roads I've been on. So I'm probably 80-20, and looky here, we have some horses. Well, we don't want to spook them, that's for sure. And we got the wave around, so. How relaxing would that be? Wish your hind end would be sore if you're not used to it. And here we go. There's a campground you can see over to the right. And the river. And quite a few people camping. You would think places like this would still be barren this time of year, but tell you what, you meet some really nice people whenever you camp. These folks are just down to earth, relaxed for the most part. I guess there's always some bad apples, but I mean, they just love to relax. Good campfire, you can't beat it. Grill out some hamburgers, steaks, hot dogs, whatever. This is one of our favorite spots right here where these folks are at, but you can see the Latitude River right down there, just how pretty it is. Sitting on one of my favorite camp spots right now, as a matter of fact, also. So we're going to jump off here and relax for just a second and take the view in. All right, that was a nice little stop there at the Latitude River. Let's kick back, relax. I think we're going to try and find a little something to eat here in the Greenville area. We're just kind of riding along the crest of the Latitude River out through here. So I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I've heard there's a pretty good barbecue place down here. So I don't know. That sounds good, I'll tell you that. I'm hungry. You'll love these winding country roads. Unless a dog or a chicken runs out in front of you. Then you better hang on, buddy, I'm telling you. They gonna take you down. And this one I was going to ask you guys earlier, if anybody's gotten a new bike recently, you know, what kind? Put it in the comments section, let us know, and tell us how you like it. And maybe why you bought it. If you're like most of us, you've gone through quite a few bikes. Sometimes it takes a while to get to where you want to be. Kind of worked my way up to the GS1200. From a Suzuki 650. No, I'm sorry, Kawasaki. Yeah, it was Kawasaki 650. Then to a Suzuki V-Strom 1000. Then to a Yamaha Super Tenere. And to the 2013 water-cooled GS1200. So yeah, let us know. Okay, so we're kind of bypassing around downtown Greenville. We got some red lights here, but not near as bad if you head straight down through town. So we're going to cruise in the outskirts, see if we can find this little barbecue place. Alright, we're on the other side of Greenville. Should be close to this little place. So we're going to sit there even open, check it out, let you know if you're ever over here. It's supposed to be right up through here on the right. Oh, just this barbecue, okay. Interesting. Well, we can't give this a shot. Alright, lunch is over. So, I guess you're probably wondering, well, how good was that barbecue? And I'll just say this, it was good. I'm pretty picky about barbecue. I don't care for the vinegar-based barbecues too much, but this was delicious. I like a little touch of sweetness in the sauce, good smoky pulled pork, and the beans were good. No complaints here. Very good. The question is always, would you go back? And I would say yes, absolutely. Especially if DL4 back here is with me, because he bought my meal. Well, how about that? Isn't that nice of him? Appreciate that very much. Speaking of DL4, let's see if we can't get him to come around us and video him a little bit. There he is. He just has his blue jeans on today. I don't know about that. I'm kind of all the gear all the time, because you never know when, but I don't know, maybe something's wrong with him, his pants. He's got a really nice bike. It's actually got quite a bit of farkle on it. Now after this meal, those of you that have seen some of our other videos, and you know old DL4, he can wander a little bit, so he's out front now, and he doesn't have cruise control. I do, so a lot of times I'll get out front, set the cruise control, and get us hanging there behind me, but he enjoys riding too, and he can just daydream, I think. And so we'll be going along like this road right now is speed limit 65. We are doing 62 according to the GPS. But I may look up in a minute and we'll be doing 50. You know, I'm like, what are you doing? He just kind of enjoying the ride. Can't blame him for that. But it's always interesting when you're following him. So we've had some fun today, that's for sure. It's riding. Brought you guys along to see a little bit of it. We're heading back toward Jonesboro and on up to Johnson City. And call it a afternoon. Unfortunately, I do need to get back to the office this afternoon for a few hours. Get a few things done. As you can see there, he's got a pretty nice setup. He wears a Klim Latitude jacket, same as mine, only mine's fluorescent. And then he has the fluorescent you see on that is just a vest that's over the top of a black Klim Latitude jacket, which is a pretty neat system. They're not very expensive, so if you not wanting to buy a whole new jacket, you can pick up one of those vests. They're very lightweight, let the wind right through, and as you can see, it's amazing in the difference in the visibility to see a motorcycle rider when they have something a little bit brighter on, something fluorescent. There's a huge difference. Like I've told you before, from just riding with a black riding jacket or a solid color to a fluorescent. Look at all these bumps. A fluorescent, I've noticed so many more people that would see me coming. Whereas before, maybe pull out in front of you. So there has been a difference. If that helps you when you're deciding on what you're gonna possibly purchase. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this ride. We're just about to get back toward the house. A couple more turns here. So glad you came along if you're still with us. And wouldn't mind, hit the like button down there and make sure you subscribe. And every time we put up a new video, it'll send you an email and you can click over and watch it. But thanks so much. Appreciate it. You guys have a great day. Great 2016 of riding safe. And as always, ride like you're invisible.